Right, good morning everyone. I'm going to show you today how to make this beautiful, it is gorgeous flower, but it's one of the easiest flowers to make. You're going to need some strips of the satin. Now I use this, it's quite a firm satin. Like I said yesterday, we sell it by the metre, and it's 12 inches wide, so it's a great size to work with. And you're going to need some baubles, or you don't have to put these in, but I like to because I think it just gives that elegant look. So again, it's another couture flower. Now cut them approximately 1.5 inches wide, and you need 6 strips 12 inches long. Okay, you fold them in half, half again, hold it in the middle, take your scissors and just cut halfway down on the folds. Fold it in half again, same end where you're cutting, you know, keep it all to the same side, and you cut halfway down again, and then you cut halfway down little strips. Like that, and open that up, and you need to do all your strips exactly the same. Reason why I say cut these on your first fold is because sometimes it can miss it if you don't do it right, and you end up having to go back and redo them. You can flip them over so you've got a better grip. Okay, and you just do that. Really is an easy flower. Okay, so we now need 6 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. All you're going to need then is a needle and thread. Knot the end and just sew along the edge. Now, I would try and keep them roughly all the same width if you want that style. But if you want it shorter in the middle, then obviously you do a couple of these, because they're done in pairs, they're glued together in pairs. But do the central two smaller if you want. You don't want that. That's the profile, see, the mound. But if you want that flatter, then do the 2 central ones smaller. These are 1.5 inches, do 1 inch. So you're just going right to the end. Gather it up on your needle. Burnish the end. Pull your needle through. And just give it a little tacking stitch like that. Now, fan it out like you would normally. And you can see, make sure you've got the, that's the underneath, that's the top. But it really, you have to glue them together. So, let me just show you. Take your lighter and start and just flame them. Curl the ends over. Now, the reason why we fan it out is because it stops them sticking together. Just do that. Wherever you think you might need them curling a bit more, drop your flame on them and leave it. You're done. But you need 2 of those. And like I say, we do them in 3 pairs. My finger still hurts. Look at it. It's swollen. I've been getting some pus out of it. Well, it's not pus. It's like a liquid. They call that pus. But it's like a liquid. And it's painful. So I thought I might soak it in warm water. Give it a squeeze and see if I can get anything out of it. Right. Again, fan it back out. Like that. Just do that with it. See what's happening? It's curling the ends over. Now you take, this is the shiny side because of the front and back to it. This is the back side of it. You put some glue, do it like an arch, and then you take this one and you fan those 2 together. And once you've done that, squeeze it together, push it in. So there's it spread out, squeeze it together, and you're making yourself like a little cluster. See, like that. And you need 3 of those. Excuse me. So I'm going to speed this up now until I've got all 3 ready. Right, now what you do is, you've got 3 lots. Let me just move my needle. And you have to stick all 3 together. To make it, I mean you can put 4 on if you want, but I find 3 enough for the size of the flower that I'm doing. So you'll be able to see what it's like without the beads. And then you can decide whether you want to put them in yourself. So you put all 3 together. Now you can go back over this where you feel it might need it, you know. So you can have it just like that. You can trim it down if you want to, and then curl these again. It's completely up to you. And then what you need to do is to make the leaves. So I'm just going to get the material for that. So again, I'm using the taffeta. It just sets them off really good, really nicely. So I'm just going to fold. We need 4 leaves, so I'm just going to fold the fabric like that. Anyway, we're just going to cut like an arch. You can turn it over and do it. You just want that, like an arch window. I mean, don't throw big bits away because you can get a leaf out of them. See, like that, I can get a leaf out of them. So don't waste anything. Now, I did put like the little rips in here, but I'm not keen on that, so I'm not going to do that again. I'm just going to use a plain leaf. In the middle, dab of glue, roll it over. Make sure the glue goes all the way across both sections of the leaves. And then pop that on there like that. Bit of glue in the middle, but to want, you know, if you split the middle in half, you only need the dab of glue on the right hand side or left hand side, and then you just fold it over like that. But make sure when you do glue it onto the flower, there's glue on both sides. My chest almost clear, but on a morning and last thing at night, it still can be a little bit bunged, you know. But otherwise, I'm doing alright. Feel a lot better than what I did last week. I know that people are suffering with the flu these days. You know, it's this time of year. That's when you get it. So, you know, and especially when kids get poorly, it's not good. But at least they're getting poorly now and not Christmas. But, you know, it's not been any different. I'm 62, and as long as I can remember, this time of year is when you get your colds and your flu bugs. We've always done it. Wish you young ones had realised it's nothing new. Colds and flu have been around decades. Right, so we've got that far. Now on the back I do want to put a piece on there. I just cut a square-ish. It only has to be a small circle. Like that. And then we pop that just on there to keep all them together. Then we take these, and we do sell these in the shop. I think we're running out, but I need to get some more. But I have got a shipment coming in. And where are you all? Come on, drop by the shop. I know it's Christmas, but, you know, change your things, what you buy for your family and friends. Buy them something that they can do, rather than just sit and play on games or whatever. Get them into crafting. Me saying that. I don't think none of mine would do it. So you fold them in half. You pop them in there. Figure out where you want them. Okay, I'm going to put one in here. Just slot them in the middle where you want them. Let me get another glue stick in my glue gun. Yeah. I don't think you need any more than that in. You only need a handful. But there you go. And the other thing is with these, let me just see. Now, I don't know what I did with it. Just bear with me. Right, I do have this. It's like a crinkle sheer ribbon. But what you can do with it for these flowers is crisscross it over. Pop a little bit of glue in it. Like that. And I know I've put the back on it. But I'm going to slot it in there. What do you think? Take that off there, see, like that. And then run your glue gun across and just add that there. So you can put like a little tail on them. And then you just cut them where you want them. Like that. And you can add a little bit of pearl or something. I'm just going to leave them like that because I think they're pretty and it can easily be pulled off. You don't have to keep it like that. I'm just going to do that first. I've slightly crossed it over. I don't want it too much. We can cut these first. Just pop it underneath like that. There. Pretty, aren't they? So that's it. That's another tutorial. Now I'll be back with another one because I've got another flower that I want you all to see. Thanks for watching. Take care and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.